I don't think anyone in the Crossbell saga gets as much development as Randy does. Welcome back to what is apparently the series we're doing on just the SSS members. This is Randy Orlando, the oldest member of the Special Support section, and probably my favorite. T.O. might still beat him out. Randy's really fun to me because one of the things that the Sky series really hammers home, especially second chapter, is that Jaegers are scary. And so when you start learning about Randy and his backstory and that he is an ex-Jaeger, you start to look at him a little different. Because we hadn't really actually seen Jaegers. We'd seen the Ouroboros Jaegers in second chapter, but we hadn't seen a real, actual functioning Jaeger. Jaegers, for those that don't know, are basically mercenaries outside of Liberl, the place Sky takes place. And not only is Randy a former Jaeger, he's the son of one of, if not the strongest Jaegers that's ever existed. Now this backstory gets rolled out over Zero and into Azure, but you pick up on it pretty quick. Before you get that reveal, like, he's just this chill guy. He just likes hanging out, and he's really good at his job, but he's here to be. But he always feels a little out of place, and he feels out of place because he doesn't feel like he belongs. He's haunted by his past. He doesn't like the things that he's done. That was why he left the Jaeger life. But as things come back to haunt him, he regresses into a lot of bad habits. He runs off alone, he's not talking to people, he doesn't feel like he fits in here in Crossbell, especially with these people he sees as really good, upstanding people in the special support sector. Now, he cares a lot about them, and Crossbell as a whole by the midpoint of Azure, so he wants to make sure everything is safe and fine, and especially with it being his former Jaeger Corps that's attacking the city, he feels responsible and goes off to deal with it himself. And I think it's such a great moment of Lloyd finding him and be like, no, you're not alone, and we're not going to let you be alone. And so then, while it comes from a negative place, the SSS has been disbanded, Crossbell's been occupied, them making Randy not only a teacher in Cold Steel, but one of Reen's co-workers, I think works really well. He's learned these lessons of supporting people and having people to support you really well, and that acts as a really good foil to Reen. Randy's a great character on his own here, but the way he plays into Reen and the way Reen comes to respect him, even though they don't necessarily trust each other right away, is really interesting and well done. I love the dynamic between them. Especially as Randy starts to see Reen's not just a soldier. He's not following orders because he has to. He has these moral conflictions going on. And while I was iffy on some of his reactions to Erebonian in early Cold Steel 3, by the end of 3 and then 4, I think they made it really well done, and it felt right for him. I could probably talk about Randy for another 5 minutes, but let me know if you want a part 2 of this, and if you have anything else you want me to talk about, let me know. Follow for more.